Hey, beautiful people, Braveheart Viking here. How's it going today? I, for one, have been on a falling in reverse train. Yeah, I got onto the train about a week ago. I'm yet to get off that train. I have been keeping my headset on. I'm in the zone. I'm headbanging it. I'm feeling it. I'm crying it. I am just living it. So, don't know when I'm going to get off it. However, I've put my YouTube to related items and I saw that there is a new song that was released. And I'm like, hold on, hold the phony. This is one of my favorite songs of Papa Roach, Last Resort. No way is this a different song, completely different song that Ronnie wrote, and calling it exactly the same as Papa Roach. So I asked a few questions, and people were actually saying, no, it's a true reimagined version of the original Papa Roach Last Resort. And I'm like, holy fuck, no way. Like, I have to just listen to this. And what I first want to do is we're going to properly enjoy the original version first, and then we can go and have a look at the reimagined version of Ronnie. So yeah, let's just go.
Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding. This is my last resort. Cut my life into pieces. I reach my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding. Do you even care if I die bleeding? Would it be wrong, would it be right? Ever took my life tonight? Chances are that I might. Mutilation out of sight. And I'm contemplating suicide. Cause I'm losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. I never realized I was fed too thin, till it was too late and I was empty within. Hungry, feeding on chaos and living in sin. Downward spiral, where do I begin? It all started when I lost my mother. No love for myself and no love for another. Searching to find a love upon a higher level. Finding nothing but questions and devils. Cause I was losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Nothing's alright.
Listen, this is when they still made music good. Like, this is my vibe.
Nothing is fine. I'm running and I'm crying. I'm crying. I'm crying. I'm crying. I'm crying. Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding. Would it be wrong? Would it be right? Ever took my life tonight? Chances are that I might. Mutilation out of sight. And I
Okay, so this is actually the very first time I'm watching the music video. Like, I'm obsessed with this song, but I actually never watched the music video. I'm struggling a little to see what the relevance is to the actual song because the lyrics is very different to what I'm witnessing here, apart from the fact that the same weirdo than what I am, or the same weirdo is standing there in the music video. So we all have a story to tell. We all have our shit going on. We're all weird in the eyes of society. So far, that's the only thing that I'm really seeing. And obviously, there's the stigma around weirdos having some issues and mental issues. And the moment we're a headbanger or we are goth or whatever the case might be, then first we get crucified by every fucking religion out there and we're deemed heathens. Yeah, fine, cool. I'm proud to be a heathen. Fuck you too. But we have a room filled with heathens according to society. And yeah, they tend to be suicide. The suicide ratings are quite high for people who never really fit in. Okay, so we don't fit in for a freaking number of reasons. And honestly, to this day, well, I wish I knew this when I was much younger and when bullying and everything still went to my head. But now that I'm older and I have a stronger personality and all of this shit, I'm like, you know what? It wasn't me who was the outcast. It was everyone else who were outcasts. You know, those fucking NPCs that's just part of the Matrix. They know nothing and they just live. They just on autopilot like the fucking Sims. Like the crowd that you're seeing in this video is the opposite. These are the ones who's not the NPCs. These are the ones who ask questions. These are the ADHD people who freaking operate on a different level, and we do different things that almost makes us stand out. It's just because we actually really don't fit in. So we're not outcasts from society. We're different because we're not NPCs. Okay, so off track. Let's continue listening.
Contemplating suicide, 'cause I'm losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Nothing's alright, nothing is fine. I'm running and I'm crying.
Okay. So fucking rad. Like this is, I will never get tired of this song. Ronnie's version. So I'm obsessed with Ronnie. Well, not Ronnie. Falling in Reverse. I'm obsessed with Falling in Reverse. I might have a little crush on Ronnie. Don't tell anyone. But I'm so fucking excited to listen to the song. It looks very gloomy. Different vibe. I'm not seeing a whole bunch of headbangers and goth people. Just a bunch of buildings. Let's go. This is really cool modeling, by the way. Oh. Wow. It's the violin.
Cut my life into pieces.
Oh.
This is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck
What?
if I cut my arm bleeding. This is my last resort.
This piano is so beautiful. Like what? How is this even legal? How can anyone do this?
Cut my life into pieces. Erase my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding. Do you even care if I die bleeding? Would it be
Okay, so hold the phony. I didn't know this was the lyrics. Like I swear I've heard the lyrics wrong all this time from Baba Roach's version. Let me just double check. Don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding. I thought the lyrics was you didn't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding. Okay, different story here.
I'm bleeding. Do you even care if I die bleeding? Would it be wrong or it be right if I took my life tonight? Chances are that I might. Mutilation out of sight, and I'm contemplating suicide. I'm contemplating suicide. 'Cause I'm losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. I am fine. I never realized I was spread too thin till it was too late and I was empty within, feeding on chaos and living in sin. Downward spiral, where do I begin? It all started when I lost my mother. No love for myself and no love for another. To find a lover on a higher level, finding nothing but questions and devils. 'Cause I'm losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Nothing is fine. I'm crying, I'm crying, I'm crying. I can't go on living this way. I can't go on living this way. Cut my life into pieces. Cut my life into pieces. 'Cause I'm losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Nothing is
Okay. Well, that took a turn. I think we need to go check who really wrote the song. Because this to me felt like Ronnie was the one who wrote the song. Like, this is so different. Like, not in a million years do I get the same vibe or the same emotion from the original version. I mean, the original version is just, it's a song to like rock out on and have fun and dance and like shit, man. This song, like the moment that the building started crumbling down and falling down, it felt like it was my entire life crumbling down. Um, just wow. Like I don't even think I'll look at the original version the same ever. Or maybe just because it's the music and I don't have to listen to the lyrics. I mean, I've never really listened to the lyrics of Papa Roach's version until now. Like Ronnie felt every single word that he was singing, yeah. And the setup, the scenery, the crumbling buildings, the grayscale scenery, everything was so perfect. It fit right in. And now it was no longer about being an outcast. It was just being a being that is trying to survive, but is really not allowed to because of what others has said and how others have molded you as a person. So you don't feel like you deserve to exist. And for that reason, you have all these mental health issues, and it's so amazing because it's so rare these days to find a human who doesn't suffer from any mental disorder. Like the constant anxiety and depression and suicide, like people just feeling lonely and void. It could be something as simple as what a mother or a father said or a sibling said. And if you admired that person so much, if you've placed that person on a pedestal all your life, and then all of a sudden, boom, bang, they rip your heart out because of something that they said, or they disown you, or you date to them, or whatever the case might be. Fuck, man. This stings. This is such an amazing song. You outdid yourself, Ronnie. Like, I don't know if my heart is feeling heavy or if I actually feel like I can breathe. It's just because I've listened to the song. But this is intense, and this was so worth listening to. And this is the kind of song that I'll just listen on repeat. And this is so going onto my dying inside playlist. Like I have a dying inside playlist. And so whatever music really resonates with me, but music that I can tell my own story through, or that I feel like I relive my own life through the lyrics, that goes into this dying inside playlist. And I'll listen to it on repeat like twice and thrice and feel like $1,000,000 afterwards, just because it's through music like this that you can get yourself back up, that you can get back onto your feet. Because it's a way of expressing, it's a way of projecting, it's a way of healing. Because by vocalizing what's happening and by vocalizing how you're processing life and emotion and experiences and journeys, that is what keeps us alive. That is what's keeping us from cutting our arms and not caring whether we're bleeding to death. So that we can just, it's so difficult in today's life to, I don't know, especially for men don't always talk about their feelings. And I mean, you can see that through that song that Dax wrote, To Be a Man, I think is the title called. And that song destroys me every single time I listen to it. Because it's so sad that our men have to go through that our men needs to feel like they can't speak about stuff. And yes, females are more emotional beings, but it's because of how females are behaving that men don't feel like they can talk. And that's why the suicide rates are so high for men. Wow, legends, legends. I know, Ronnie, you didn't write the song, but for fuck's sakes, man, thank you for sharing something so beautiful and so wow.